guys, welcome back to Big Quiz TV. We've got another fun pub quiz today. Just really quickly, thank you so much for the comments on the last quiz. They were really lovely to read. Keep them coming and keep telling me your scores. So, tonight's rounds are going to be history, name the Nepo baby, and I'll explain that when we get there, animal plural matchup, rock music, and as always we finish with general knowledge. Now if you're new here, we do 2 rounds and then I tell you the answers for the last 2 rounds, 2 rounds and then I tell you the answers, and I give you 10 seconds for each question. So let's go into round 1, history. Question 1. What was the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America in 1620? Question 2. What was the original name of New York City before it was renamed by the English? Question 3. Who was assassinated on the Ides of March in 44 BC? Question 4. Which war did Joan of Arc famously fight in? Question 5. Who was the first president of independent Kenya? Question 6. Which African country was the first to gain independence from European colonial rule in 1957? Question 7. Who was the leader of the Cuban Revolution that led to the overthrow of Batista? Question 8. Which ancient empire was ruled by Xerxes the Great? Question 9. What was the primary language of the Roman Empire? And final question of round 1. Which Russian city was formerly known as Leningrad? Okay, so that's the end of round 1, history round. Now we're going to go into round 2, name the Nepo baby. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a picture of a famous person and you get 1 point if you can tell me who they are, and you get another point if you can tell me who their famous parent is. So there are going to be 5 pictures, 5 questions rather. Remember, a point for who they are and a point for who their famous parent is. Number 1, who is she? Who is her famous parent? Number 2, who is she? Who is her famous parent? Both her parents would work here, so either of them. Number 3, who is she? Who is her famous parent? Number 4, who is he? Who is his famous parent? And then final, who is he? Who is his famous parent? Both his parents are famous, so either of them would work. And if you know his last name, you'll know his dad. Okay, and that's the end of the Name the Nepo Baby round, which means we're going to round 1 answers for history. So number 1, the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America was the Mayflower. Number 2, the original name of New York was New Amsterdam. Number 3, the person who was assassinated on Ides of March was Julius Caesar. Number 4, the war that Joan of Arc famously fought in was the 100 Years' War. Number 5, the first president of independent Kenya was Jomo Kenyatta. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Number 6, the African country who was the first to gain independence in 1957 was Ghana. Number 7, the leader of the Cuban Revolution was Fidel Castro. Number 8, the ancient empire ruled by Xerxes was the Persian Empire. If you've ever seen 300, you'd know that. The primary language of the Roman Empire was Latin. And then lastly, the Russian city, formerly known as Leningrad, is St. Petersburg. Okay, hopefully you scored better than you thought you would there, but if not, it's time to pick it up with Name the Nepo Baby. So number 1, this is Lily Collins, and her dad is Phil Collins, so remember a point for each. Number 2, this is Jamie Lee Curtis, and her father is Tony Curtis, and her mother is Janet Lee, so either of those would have worked. Number 3, this is Kaya Gerber, and her famous mother is Cindy Crawford. Number 4, this is Colin Hanks, and of course his father is Tom Hanks. And finally, this is Jack Quaid, son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. So that's the end of round 1 and round 2. Now we're going to go into animal plural matchup. So down one side of the screen, I'm going to show you just the animals. So I might write camel or donkey or something like that. And on the other side of the screen is what we would call a group of that animal. Okay, so for example, I might have sheep on one side and flock on the other, and they would match up. Now, to make this as accessible as possible, I'm going to be reading all the options, but if you don't want to listen to my voice going through this, please feel free to mute. I'm going to give you as long as it takes for me to read this out, and 40 seconds afterwards. So, the animals we've got are crow, camel, rhinoceros, elk, fox, lemur, porcupine, giraffe, gorilla, and donkey. And then the words for the group of them are prickle, drove, conspiracy, tower, troop, crash, murder, gang, caravan, and skulk. 40 seconds starting now. Okay, and that's the end of your time. If you need a little bit more time, please pause now, but otherwise, I'm going to move on to round 4. So round 4, we're going into our rock music round. Question 1. Which band is known for the song Stairway to Heaven? Question 2. Which iconic rock band was originally called the Quarrymen? Question 3. Who was the lead singer of Nirvana? Question 4. Who is the guitarist known as Slowhand? Question 5. Which legendary rock guitarist played at Woodstock in 1969 and is known for his version of the Star-Spangled Banner? Question 6. Which band released the hit song Don't Stop Believin' in 1981? Question 7. Which American band is known for the album Dookie and songs like Basket Case and When I Come Around? Question 8. Which band released the 1991 hit single Losing My Religion? Question 9. Who was the lead singer of the Velvet Underground? And final question of this round. Which American band, fronted by Axl Rose, is known for albums like Appetite for Destruction? That's the end of round 4, bringing us into our round 3 answers for animal plural matchup. So, crow matched with murder, camel matched with caravan, elk matched with gang, fox matched with skulk, lemur matched with conspiracy, porcupine matched with prickle, giraffe matched with tower, rhinoceros matched with crash, it is a troop of gorilla, and drove matched with donkey. So hopefully you did well there and it was a bit of a common sense guess. We're going to move into round 4 answers for rock music. Number 1. Which band is known for the song Stairway to Heaven? It was Led Zeppelin. Number 2. The iconic rock band originally called the Quarrymen is the Beatles. Number 3. The lead singer of Nirvana was Kurt Cobain. Number 4. The guitarist known as Slowhand is Eric Clapton. Number 5. The rock guitarist who played at Woodstock and played the Star-Spangled Banner as part of his set was Jimi Hendrix. Number 6. The band who released the hit song Don't Stop Believin' was Journey. Number 7. The American band known for hits like Basket Case is Green Day. Number 8. The band who released the single Losing My Religion in 1991 was R.E.M. Number 9. The lead singer of the Velvet Underground was Lou Reed. And finally, number 10. The American band fronted by Axl Rose was Guns N' Roses. So hopefully you did well there, but if not, you can always pull it back with the general knowledge round. Number 1. Who was the second man to step foot on the moon? Question 2. Which city was known as Edo until 1868? Might be Edo or Edo. Number 3. Which movie director is known for creating the suspenseful thriller Psycho? Question 4. Which city in the US is known as the birthplace of jazz? Question 5. Which composer is famous for his Moonlight Sonata? Question 6. What is the official language of the Canadian province of Quebec? Question 7. What is the national flower of Japan? Question 8. Which sea is bordered by Jordan, Israel and Palestine and is known for its high salinity? Question 9. Which Asian country is the only one to have a flag that is not a quadrilateral? And final question of the quiz, which album is this? Name the singer and album for a point. Okay, so that's the end of the quiz. Let's go into our final round of answers. Number 1, the second man on the moon was Buzz Aldrin. Number 2, the city known as Edo was Tokyo. Number 3, the director of Psycho was Alfred Hitchcock. Number 4, the city known as the birthplace of jazz is New Orleans. Number 5, the composer of Moonlight Sonata was Ludwig van Beethoven. Number 6, the official language of Quebec is French. Number 7, the national flower of Japan is hotly contested, so I'll accept either a cherry blossom or a chrysanthemum. Number 8, the sea bordered by Jordan, Israel and Palestine is the Dead Sea. Number 9, the Asian country, which is the only one to have a flag that's not a quadrilateral, is Nepal. And lastly, this album is Astroworld by Travis Scott. So that's it for now. Which level did you achieve? Remember to comment below, and if you have any requests for specific quizzes, please do let me know. And again, thanks so much for your patience with my change in upload schedule. I hope to fix this up soon and go back to posting 4 times a week as soon as I can. Again, thanks so much guys, and I'll see you on Wednesday's quiz. Bye!